All right, how you doing, folks? Hope everything's going great. Coming to you on Wednesday, and the skies could not be any bluer, and it couldn't be any warmer for this time of year around here. And not coming to you with that great of news. I was talking about possible storm systems this weekend, and latest indications are they're weaker and weaker with each new model run. And I hate to say it, but it looks like this drought is going to get worse way before it gets any better. We do have some weak storm systems coming this weekend. I want to just switch it over to the computer, talk about what we can expect, and we're going to start it off with a satellite image here just to show you the huge ridge of high pressure dominating the West United States, and it's unmistakable here. You can see that fairly moist flow moving in the Pacific Northwest. You may have heard how Seattle's having a historic snowstorm, very, very wet. In Portland as well, the Cascades getting pummeled with a bunch of snow. This whole system sags towards the south. This is what's going to bring the Sierra Nevada some relief over the next several days, because obviously they've been very dry under this huge ridge of high pressure that just won't go away. And here we are in the southwest with the ridge dominating our weather pattern. Going to switch it over to the models. Talk about, we'll start off with the 500 millibar level. Again, we're looking in the upper levels of the atmosphere and the storm track. And there we go on the west. So, this is the ridge here, and this is today. And we'll look at Thursday. Ridge still very warm Thursday. In store Friday. Friday the 20th. Still kind of a ridge, but the thing is there's some all that moisture you saw in the Pacific Northwest starts moving. We turn mostly cloudy, and on Friday and Saturday, and we'll switch it to Saturday, and you see that the ridge is kind of broke down, and we're starting to move into a more flat kind of trough. So Friday and Saturday, all that moisture moving in the Pacific Northwest starts to stream in Arizona. The problem is there's no storm energy to work any of the moisture out. The forecast for us in town is light rain sprinkles possible Friday evening and Saturday. Very little in the way of significant type of moisture for us in town. There is enough moisture and probably orographic lift component, meaning the San Francisco peaks could squeak some snow out of this Friday, Saturday thing. Maybe 6 inches or so. That's optimistic, big time. Sunday, high pressure. Monday, here comes this weak storm system that was used to be Sunday, and now it's Monday, and it just looks cold and fast because it's out of here by Tuesday. And this storm will probably bring a few light snow showers once again. It looks moisture starved, it's cold, it's fast, it's not what we need. And what's really kind of a drag is this massive high pressure right after that builds right back in. Okay, and then it looks like there's a possible storm for us on the 29th. A ways out, nothing to hold our breath for. And then if I go past that, I mean, this high pressure is just ginormous, and there's no storm track in the west as we get into the early portion of next month. So we look at it on the surface really quick. Here's today. Now we're looking at precipitation. All this moisture moving into the Pacific Northwest. Tomorrow, as I mentioned, it sags into Oregon and Northern California. Friday, another system into the Pacific Northwest and California. And Saturday, you see that now it starts to impact the Wasatch and the Rockies. They're going to get some relief from this kind of storm track, but the Southwest just isn't. And you notice here this model is not even generating any precipitation Friday and Saturday. As I mentioned, the light sprinkles. Maybe the peaks get a little snow there. Okay, and then Sunday, gone. It's a little chilly. Monday, our fast mover. This model doesn't even produce anything. And then we just keep on going. And then here's our little storm system that is not looking all that great either on the 29th, 30th time frame. And then beyond that, there's nothing. Although this massive ridge, and I look out here in the Pacific and there's all this moisture, but none of it can get over this massive blocking ridge of high pressure. Here's a snapshot of what we just looked at. This is this week's precipitation, just pummeled up in the Cascade in the Sierra Nevada, feet and feet of snow. Sierra is just a few feet. Wasatch getting some relief with a few feet, and the Western Slope getting a foot or two. And then and nothing generated by the model for us. Week 2, Thursday the 26th through February 3rd. Still some relief for the Wasatch in the front and the Rockies. Sierras getting left with nothing again in week 2. And of course, nothing for us either. So, hate to be the bearer of bad news on that one. And yeah, can I zoom this out? Alright, so that's it.